In this video, I want to talk about what you should do on LinkedIn if you're looking to get hired. A little while ago, I was going through resumes in a search for a candidate for a certain position. And while I was reviewing resumes, I was also looking on LinkedIn and I was looking at people's profiles. This may not apply to you guys who have been in the industry for a while or who had a job in general. This is mostly for new people who either recently graduated or don't have too much experience and looking to get a job. So let's talk about things that you should be doing on LinkedIn if you are looking for a job. Start with the simplest thing. Be on LinkedIn. Make a profile. It's free. Update your profile. Take the information from your resume and fill it out in your LinkedIn profile. Simple. Yeah, that's not a common mistake I see. People create a profile, but no information about their experience or education is updated. It's basically an empty profile. And the next one may be kind of obvious, but if you want to get hired, make your profile public. There's no point of putting all the information about your experience in employment and not sharing it with others. This is not a Facebook or Instagram where you don't want people seeing your pictures or something like that. This is a public profile that you want to share with others, especially if you're looking for a job. And if you have a common last name, one thing you can do to help others find your profile easier is by making sure your most recent job title in your resume and LinkedIn match. This way, if somebody types John Smith and then lots of John Smiths come up and then they look at your name and then see your title at the end of your name, and then that's how they know they got the right profile. Next, profile picture. Now, use a simple picture. Just put your face in the picture, clear, make sure it's not dark, you can be easily visible. Don't put pictures where you're with somebody else, you're wearing a weird hat covering half your face, you're at a party, doing something stupid. Don't do that. Either put a clear picture of your face or no picture at all. And the last thing you should do in your LinkedIn profile is update it with projects you're working on. If you don't have experience, that's the great way to show people that hiring that you can do something. So if you're trying to get hired in the field of programming, for example, write apps and put links to those apps to the App Store or whatever your potential employer can find them and see that you actually know how to program, even though you may not have had a proper programming job before this. So before I close out this video, I'm sure you have a question. If I have resumes, why am I looking at people's LinkedIn profiles? Well, there are two reasons for that. One, resumes tend to be a little inconsistent, and some of them are easier to read and some of them are harder. I see some resumes that are just filled with text and just cramped with information, and rather than just sort of throwing the resume out, I'll check a person's LinkedIn profile because that's much more consistent from profile to profile and it tends to be easier to read. Second reason is I'm looking for people's personal projects and links to their websites that I can just click on and see. Yes, this is what I mentioned before. You should update that if you have a YouTube channel, you have your website, you have apps in the App Store. Link them in your LinkedIn profile. This way, when somebody is looking at your resume, looking at your profile, they can just click there and be taken and see what you have created, what you have accomplished. There you have it. That's my list of LinkedIn things to do and not to do. Now, if you have tips on how to improve your LinkedIn profile and bad things that people do that they shouldn't be doing, leave them in the comment section below because I'm sure my list isn't complete.